Hello everyone. Today we are going to do some different multiplication problems, and as I mentioned in my other video, I would like to make this as interactive as possible, so I ask that you do them with me. It's things that you know, problems that we've solved together before, so we're not tackling any new information. It's all practicing what we already know. So today we are going to do multiplication 2-digit by a multi-digit. So that means like maybe 20 times 350, something like that. So if you want to pause the video to give yourself some time to get a piece of paper or a pencil and just follow along with me to write it out, or you can just listen as we work together, maybe verbally answer my questions to pretend that we're really in class together. Trying to make it as fun as we can with what we have. So, now might be a good time to pause it to give yourself a minute to get your materials. So, our first one that we are going to do is 123 times 46. Give you a minute to write that down. 123 times 46. And I would like to solve this traditional or standard algorithm. And I know it's been a little while, so we'll go over the different steps and whatnot, but you're all familiar with how this works. So my first step is to take my ones and multiply my ones. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 2 is 12 plus 1, 13. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 1 is 7. And now that we have our ones taken care of, what I like to do is I like to cross off any of my regrouping so I don't get confused later on. Now that I've done all my ones, I move on to my tens place value. But I have to do something first. Does anyone know what I have to do before I start multiplying my 4 through? Write it on your paper if you know. We have to write a 0 to hold our place value. So now we can continue. 4 times 3 is 12. See how I crossed it out so now I don't get confused with this one up here? 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 4 times 1 is 4. And now what do I do with these numbers? I add them. 0 plus 8, 3 plus 2, 5, 7 plus 9. What's 7 plus 9? 16, very good. And 1 plus 4 is 5. So our answer is 5,658. Let's try another one. Let's do, feeling kind of crazy, 2,081 times 11. Give you a second to write that down and catch up where we are. 2,081 times 11. All right, let's tackle it together. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 8 is 8. Notice how I'm keeping my place values just like I did over here, keeping it all organized just like I have my parking lot. drawn in. So I did 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 8 is 8, 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 2 is 2. And now I go to my tens value, but that means I have to use my place value, my placeholder. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 8 is 8. 1 times 0 is 0. 1 times 2 is 2. And now we add the whole thing together. 1 plus 0 is 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. 0 plus 8 is 8. 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus nothing is 2. So now I have all of these numbers, and I need to put off my my commas to show my place values. I have my ones, tens, hundreds, comma, thousands, 10,000s. So my answer is 22,891. Very good. Let's do another problem over here. Okay. Let's do 191 times 19. What do you think of that one? 191 times 19. Give you a minute to write that down. All right, let's begin. We start with our ones place value, and we multiply everything on the top. And then we multiply the tens value, everything over here. So first, I do 9 times 1, and I get 9. 9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 1 is 9, plus 8 is, 17. Cross it off because I'm now done with the top. Now let's go to the tens values. But what do I have to do first? Who remembers? Mark that placeholder. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times 9 is 9. 1 times 1 is 1. And now we add the whole thing together. 9 plus 0 is 9. 1 plus 1 is 2. 7 plus 9 is 16. 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. So our answer is 3,629. Let's go on to our last problem. We are going to multiply, ready for this? 7,621 times 14. I'll give you a minute to write that down. 7,621 times 14. All right, let's get started. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 7 28 plus 2 30. I did my top row of my 1s, so now I can cross off my 2 and move on to my 10s. What's the first step I have to do? Do my placeholder with a 0. 1 times 1. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 6 is 6. And lastly, 1 times 7 is 7. So now I add everything together. 4 plus 0 is 4. 8 plus 1 is 9. 4 plus 2 is 6. 0 plus 6 is 6. 3 plus 7 is 10. And we are all done. Let's see what our place values are. 1s, 10s, 100s, 1000s, 10,000s, 100,000s. So 7,621 times 14 is 106,694. Oh my goodness, really big numbers. Well, thank you guys for following along and working through these multiplication problems, solving 2-digit by multi-digit using our traditional method or standard algorithm. And I will continue making videos for you guys. Let me know what suggestions you have. I made a couple comments on the first video about topics that you guys might want me to cover or different methods to make it more interactive. But like I said, you're more than welcome to pause throughout the video to catch up or to get ahead, whatever you need to do. Take it at your pace. This is all for you guys. And we'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much.